And one of those strong critics is Sowore, who doesn't believe that you deserve to represent the country anywhere around the globe. In fact, he's one of those who think that you are an hypocrite.
Omoyele Sowore's rhetoric on Nigerian politics, especially, seen everywhere in protest and in gathering, and even in the court. Now, this is a man that has been known for so many unguarded statements, and is not willing to back down from making unguarded statements. Of course, at a recently, he said something terrible about the sitting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the DSS came after him, and then he was charged. And of course, he keep making that particular statement, calling the president a criminal. Now, he made references to the president alleged narcotic dealing, and also made references to the fact that Reno Omokri was make similar allegation and nothing happened to him. Now, he brought out an evidence to prove his allegations. But of course, Reno Omokri in this interview approached Channel rather, and then in this interview said that out of ignorance, he now knows that when he met with President, he apologized to him because that was his level of knowledge then about the entire matter. And then, Sowore, we continue to clamor on it. Please watch this video.
And one of those strong critics is Sowore, who doesn't believe that you deserve to represent the country anywhere around the globe. In fact, he's one of those who think that you are an hypocrite.
Well, his lawyer played my videos in court, and then it leaked. Obviously, I believe it was from Sowore. But here's the thing. Sowore was accused in court. He's been tried for criminal defamation. And when he went to court, he said, well, Reno also did it. No, I did not do it. This Chicago State University, nobody, all of these people that they were talking, they didn't go. September 19, 2022, I went there. I was the first person to say that this man actually attended Chicago State University, even though it was against my own political interest. But then I continued to maintain about the forfeiture judgment because I did go to the Chicago court and I confirmed that. But then when the Supreme Court passed the judgment, I said, no, this man was never convicted. It was client funds. And I'm a lawyer. You've got accountants, people who represent people in fiduciary positions. You can have a client, and then that client, his funds are convicted. And that's what happened in this case. And then when that judgment was passed, I said I was sorry. I came on several news stations. I went on News Central, and I used the word that the president has been exonerated. I have a master's in law from England. The word exonerated means that the president has been absolved by a judicial body. And don't forget, Wednesday, June 11, 2025, I was here with you. You asked me that question. And again, on this program, on this platform, I said I dropped those allegations because they were not true. At the time I said those things, I believed they were true. But then, when I found out they were not true, especially first the Chicago State University affair, and then later on after the Supreme Court judgment, I came out and I dropped those things. And then even what the public does not know is that I sought private audience with the president, October 1, 2024. I apologized to him to his face, and I told him I wasn't being malicious. At the time I said those things, I believed them. When I found out that it wasn't true, your own party did not go to Chicago. I went to Chicago against my own political interests. I cleared you. I told the world. It was after I spoke that the BBC, then other papers, other media all around the world began to say, yes, the man did attend Chicago State University. So I don't understand why Sowore is doing this. If you go to court and you are charged with a crime, you don't say this person did it. No, that is a very childish defense. You come out and then you defend yourself, because there is a situation in law. It's a principle. It's called suitable target for maximum impact. No government on earth can afford to prosecute everybody who commits a who commits a crime. So what you do is that you pick a suitable target for maximum impact to deter people from committing crimes. And that's what they've done with Sowore. So he should defend himself. I mean, I worry about Sowore's state of mind. Because if you recall, when he was asked, he's a presidential candidate, how do you want to improve the economy of Nigeria? He said, well, we should grow marijuana, Indian hemp. I mean, think about that. This is a drug that is considered a Class B drug in the United Kingdom. It is banned in several countries. This man said that is the key to Nigeria's economic survival. Listen, if Nigeria's grounds is fertile enough to produce Indian hemp, then it stands to reason that it is fertile enough to produce more valuable cash crops. And I can give you 5 of them. Ginseng, saffron, medicinal mushrooms, exotic flowers, wasabi. Each of these 5 cash crops are more valuable, and then there's a higher demand for them than Indian hemp.
No, I mean, you told me
Now, what's your opinion about this? Do you think that Reno is returning to his promise, considering the fact that this is not the first time he's known for this character? There's somebody that he will insult, blast, and then later on he will come back and then wants to be friends with that person, and then he has done that with other people, and then he has done that with some Igbo politicians. So he's known for that attitude. So my question now is that how true is Reno Omokri in this matter, that the allegation he made in the past against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu while he was in the US on narcotic dealings were false? Do you think that Reno Omokri is seeking relevance, political relevance? Of course, in that interview, he hasn't changed his DNA. Of course, is for the people, that is there to serve the people, and not necessarily to romance with the government in power. So what's your take on this matter? And concerning Sowore, how do you think Sowore's SSC could land him in trouble? Do you think how long will he continue to carry on with his excesses? And how long do you think the government will continue to condone his excesses? Now, he's not willing to back down on the matter of calling the president a criminal. Do you think Sowore could be right in this? And the both of them, Reno and Sowore, do you think that they are fighting the cause for the nation? Do you think they want public relevance instead of being at the forefront of saying the truth? And do you think that Sowore is doing this to get vote, and then if he's doing so to get vote, what are his chances in this coming election? Please let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. This is Pop Media. I'll see you in other